What is self-care? Let's talk. Self-care is a big concept in my profession. What is it? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's taking care of yourself. So why is it such a big concept? Well, apparently people don't always take good care of themselves. So what are we talking about when we're talking about self-care? I think you can get different definitions from different people, but to me, it's about living a life that's in balance. I think balance is very important. I think that a life needs to have, of course, the challenges, the work or being productive and things like that. But it also has to have time that you get to spend doing fun things, things that you enjoy. There's also people whose lives revolve around, say, caring for a loved one. Then there's what they call care for the caregiver. The caregiver has to take care of themselves so they still have the energy to care for the other person. If you've ever been in an airplane, I don't know if they still do this, I haven't flown in a while, but they would always say there's an oxygen mask can drop down if something goes wrong in the plane, but always put your mask on before you try to help somebody else. Self-care. Hey, it's everywhere. So the concept is look after yourself and make sure that you have the energy to do the other things in your life you need to do. I think it's important because if you don't have good self-care, then you can burn out. And burnout obviously is a big problem in this world, and it's easy to do. If you don't have the proper balance in your life, it's easy to burn out. But at the same time, are there problems with self-care, or are there abuses of the concept of self-care? Yes, of course. Self-care can become selfishness relatively quickly, and somebody can do anything they want in the name of self-care. Self-care, again, has to be done in balance with everything else that you're doing. So it can't be like, I'm never going to be productive because I'm in constant self-care mode, because obviously that doesn't work, or you're blowing off all your friends and family and everybody because you're always in self-care mode. I know you get the point. Everything has to take place in balance. But self-care is an important thing, and it can be a thing people forget. And personally, for me, one of the biggies is always going to be exercise. I think exercise is wonderful. Gym is great. Walk-in doesn't matter what exercise works for you. But the thing is, what you really want to get are things in your life that you enjoy doing, where your mind is so into what you're doing that they're not thinking about the cares of life, whether they be financial or emotional or family issues or job stress. Doesn't matter. You want to have activities where your brain is just all about that activity and gets a break from the real world. That's, in my mind, what really good self-care is. So, I appreciate you taking the time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.